Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teacher's Noob, and I have returning with me Ingrid.
Hello.
And we got a nice little short one. I did this years ago in one of my earliest comic reviews on this channel, back when I had the Skeletor avatar. And this is called Sasquatch Detective. A young Sasquatch named Tonya Lightfoot. And we actually get a bit of a backstory of her from her creator, Brandy Stillwell, who's actually done a lot of acting and writing and shows and all that. And basically, it turns out it was part of her little stage group show production she did. And eventually, a bunch of people saw her perform, her act, and asked offered her to actually make it into a comic.
Oh, that is a neat backstory.
Yep, and here they had a bunch of backstories, but then in this one shot, we also get a bonus story of her origin, which, as she puts it, no one dies.
Ah. No
So
one
yeah,
dies, huh?
nope. We open up with Tanya and her family. They're just 14 years ago. Law and Order makes me sad when they don't always get the bad guys. Don't worry, Dad. When I grow up, I'm becoming a cop. I'm gonna catch them all. Whoa, wait, what? I'm gonna make a difference in the world. It's part of my way. Tanya, honey, you're not going anywhere. You'll stay here with us. Then years from now, when it's your time, you'll spontaneously combust like our older relatives have, leaving no trace behind except perhaps a random footprint. Spontaneously combust? But yeah, it turns out they're heading out to a country club to have some fun during the evening with all the other animals.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yep, and Tanya's brother, oh no, just Tanya. So, Miss Tanya, do you want to work on your short putt or your backhand? Sorry, Dad, but I'm gonna go with Mom and my backhand. And all right, looks like Dylan and I are going to hit the putting green. Dale,
Hmm.
I'd really like your opinion on shots of 3 feet or less. It's the most stressful part of my day unless I get trapped in a trash bin. Nice. But yeah, once it's morning, they head out, and then they see a bunch of campers, scare them off, and take all their stuff. And she tries to use a hammock, and doesn't go so well. Oh, I love this. And the cool thing is, those campers will blame bears. Wow, Dale. Just wow. That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, that is funny.
It's like, really? Later that day, take that ridiculous and off that ridiculous hat. It's my fishing hat, Jenny. You look silly, Dad. I find this hat and it's lucky. Not for the guy you scared it off of. Aww. But yeah, heads out fishing. But 2 hours later, he was abducted by a bunch of poachers. But they decide the mom goes in there and first rips at their truck, takes them all down. Tanya starts to do a rewind to try and over record it. And as they leave, not realizing that she hit record and everything. Some years, 14 years later, they meet up with her little bird friend named Russell. Tells them to come on over there. She's clearly, wants to leave them. So they go over there. They find out LA needs more detectives. Fantastic town is her catchphrase. So the pigeon flies off, causes the ranger to go on a wild goose hunt. Well, then he goes in there, using his beak, sends out a application for her. And sometime later, she actually gets accepted.
Awesome.
And she says she wants to go and do her part. Maybe be a bridge between the Sasquatches and the humans, so her brother can actually have a chance to go to Wimbledon. So, all right. Remember that old episode of the Twilight Zone with Captain Kirk in the airplane and the Uncle Gary lookalike on the wing? You're flying? No, not on the wing. On the top of a semi rig. And yeah, gives them all goodbye, and she heads on out there. Come on. Oh, come. Woot woo. Makes it there, shows up, and they accept her. Then this is where we get into the normal stuff where she eventually graduated and is with her new partner, Detective Burkass. And 1 year later, he's already made detective. They're like, nice disguise, Tonya. Thank you. My pretty woman Julia Roberts hooker outfit works every time. Yeah, it's like, remember when I stopped my first bank robbery? Doesn't need a gun. Just use it the door. Or the time you took down Frederica Contreras, the head of the Mexican cartel, during the World Gymnastics competition at UCLA. Or the time I stopped the guy from smoking the bowling alley. No one said crimes were high tech. Then the mayor gave you the key to the city. Then I arrested him for money laundering the next day. Wearing all the stuff, talking about all the stuff she did. Oh, I really enjoyed it when I played the dead victim on Law & Order SVU. Oh, I still have a crush on Detective Olivia Benson. You really shouldn't, because I don't think Mariska was playing around when she filed that restraining order against you. But then it turns out he and her partner has used up a lot in his retirement fund early for an improv group that bombed badly. So now he's back to square one. And her cupcake has some of her fur in it, so We then see another one where she's trying to solve a bunch of unsolved mystery, stuff. Even makes a promise to like, I'll have this section solved by lunch. I wouldn't bet my 2-day-old egg salad sandwich on it. 2 hours later, she's eating the egg salad sandwich, and she solves so many of them. She's just that natural. She's able to put it all together. And then she has to go because that egg salad sandwich is going right through her, and well, bad gas causes one of the cops to pass out. She climbs her way out and then coming back like, cafe latte? Hey, what happened to Helen? All to avoid being in trouble. Another one, Neighborhood Watch, is going in for a bunch of break-ins, but she thinks it's a bear and its trainer. They sent them over there. This guy had dated Tonya before once, and well, bet because he could, ends up tranquilizing her.
Oh
no! And gets tased for it. But then, for some reason, Wonder Woman shows up, and it turns out while they're all distracted, the real break-in guy is stealing while they're all distracted. We see another one where she's going to a massage spa. All the while, Selena is there. This was leading up to what was supposed to be her wedding in Batman 50, which didn't happen. And it turns out there's a thing going on here where they put these those stuff on her, and we're using lavender to try and make her speak the truth. But she snaps out of it, and it turns out there's plenty of lavender, these flowers that give the lavender smell in the mountains. She's resistant to it. And is able to take him down. You all right? Of course. That smell. More than likely me. I got wet earlier, but I feel amazing, so you can just deal with it. Then we see the last of the backup story, Smoke and Mirrors, where they're trying to put on she's trying to be the citizen for a magic act, causing this guy to boo, and it turns out this guy has a hatred for amateur magicians, which gave him he's doing all this type of fraud and all that. So basically she admits it to him. The guy tries to get away. Burkass shows up. They're trying to go after him. There's a bit with Houdini showing up, some weird thing going on. They continue after the guy. He seems to get away. Turns out Burkass put a tracking device on him. We get a bit of a vision of Houdini, again, just part of this weird device this guy had. And at the end, we find out that one of the poachers actually got a recording and sighting of Tonya. And knows he's one of the ones he's going after, which was the last of the stories for now, but we get some sketch artwork. So, what'd you think?
I liked that. It was interesting and cute.
Yep, Tanya's a good character, isn't she?
She is, and I just love the concept of somebody who sort of like is a cryptid who is solving mysteries. It's just there's an
She's not
interesting,
too perfect. She's not too perfect.
but it's like the concept resonates really well.
Right. But does it have that Hanna-Barbera feel to it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The old Hanna-Barbera, I mean. Like
Yeah, I
Magilla
get
Gorilla.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah, like Magilla Gorilla and all that. But what would you say was your favorite of the stories? But it's not counting the origin. Not counting the origin.
I don't know. I kind of like the story where they were just hanging out and playing golf.
Yeah. Well, again, that was the origin.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you have her going over her first year. You have her unsolving those mysteries. You have her dealing with the, being mistaken for a bear and the trainer. You got the one with in the spa, and then you have the magic act.
Let's go with the magic act then.
All right. So yeah, overall though, just I really love this. So just wanted you to see it. I hope there's more of this. The thing is, you could take out that Wonder Woman thing. This doesn't have to fit in the DC universe at all.
Indeed.
And I love their family. I thought that origin was so sweet.
Yeah, it's just like it's as much as I love angst, it's not always what you want to use.
Yeah,
it's like sometimes you just want to have an honest dream to do good, regardless of what bad might have happened to you.
Yep, and she's good at her job, but she's not. Again, and that's the other thing. Like, she's not overly naive. She's a little naive, but not stupid naive.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was Detective Sasquatch, and we'll see you all on the next one. Take care.
Take care.